Hi friends, today we are discussing 30 to 40 MCQs for CSIR Net Life Sciences. Okay, let's start. First question. Physical barrier separates a single species, causing two separate populations to form. Over the time, these two populations adapted to their environments. Eventually, these two populations no longer able to successfully reproduce with each other. This is known as first the options are parapatric speciation, sympatric speciation, allopatric speciation, and peripatric speciation. There is a physical barrier present here, so the answer is allopatric speciation. The next question. What is required for sympatric speciation? Sympatric speciation. What is required for? Here, the sympatric speciation. Geographical isolation? No. Inbreeding, rapid environmental fluctuation, reproductive isolation. They ask them sympatric speciation. If they ask allopathic speciation, the answer will be geographical isolation. Here, sympatric speciation, reproductive isolation is the answer. Then next question. In which theory of speciation does a new species emerge from within the geographic range of its ancestor? Allopatric speciation, parapatric speciation, sympatric speciation. It is within the geographic range means the correct answer is sympatric speciation. Within the geographic range, they represent that within the geographic range. So sympatric speciation is the correct answer, and they are originated from the ancestor too. They are not separated from the geographical barrier, so the answer is sympatric speciation. Next question. In which theory of speciation does a new species emerge from within the geography? That is sympatric speciation. The next question is speciation in which population splits into two geographically isolated populations experience dissimilar selective pressure and genetic drift is known as the speciation in which a population splits into two geographically isolated populations experience dissimilar selective pressure and genetic drift is known as allopatric speciation. Allopatric speciation. Okay. Next question. A species of grass grows around a mine area having patches of heavy metal contaminated soil. Some of the populations of this species grew selectively on the soil that was contaminated with heavy metals over a period of time. Though the tolerant and non-tolerant grass populations were continuously distributed and not separated by the geographical barriers, they eventually evolved different flowering times and became different species. What kind of speciation would you call this? There is no separate geographical barriers here. A species in grass grows in mine area. There is within that area there is separation of due to the contamination. One grass is able to live in the contaminated and soil, but other is not able to live in that soil. So there is not separated by the geographical barriers. Due to this contamination, they eventually evolved different flowering times and become different species. So the answer is parapatric speciation. There is no geographical barriers here. The population of widely distributed species get divided into two subpopulations due to the appearance of mountain barrier. So this population evolved into two separate. In this case is a allopatric species due to uh, divided into two subpopulations by the geographical barrier. So this is answer is allopatric speciation. The next question is northern elephant seal had been reduced to about 20 in 1800s. Biologists studied variation in protein in the species. They found no genetic differences in the protein among the individuals. This lack of variation is due to first option, the fact that elephant seals lives in constant environment where there is no need of genetic variation. Is it correct? Population bottleneck and genetic difference is the second option. Third option, natural selection resulting in a single best genotype. Fourth option, a very low rate of mutation. Which is the answer? Yes, the answer is population bottleneck and genetic drift, because they told about the 20 in 1000 and 1800s. Okay, 800. So the correct answer is small population. So the correct answer is the second option. The next question, following are key points about effect of genetic. First option, genetic drift is significant in small populations. Second, genetic drift can cause allele frequencies to change in a pre-directed way. Genetic drift can lead to the loss of genetic variation within the populations. Genetic drift can cause harmful alleles to be fixed. In which one of the following combination A of above statements are true? This is the question. Options are A and B only, 2A and C only, third A, B, C, and fourth A, C, D, which is the correct answer. Correct options are genetic drift is significant in small populations. It is very correct. Genetic drift can cause allele frequencies to change in a pre-directed way. Is it correct? No. Genetic drift is not in pre-directed way, or a pre-directed method is not applicable to the genetic drift. Genetic drift occurs in sudden change. Suddenly it happens. So B is the wrong option. Third option, genetic drift can lead to loss of genetic variation within the populations. Yes, it is correct, because it leads to the loss of genetic variation. Genetic drift can cause harmful alleles to be fixed. It is also correct. So the correct answer is A, C, D. B is the wrong option here. So thank you guys. That's all about these questions today. Please share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.